Hi friends and welcome to our channel. Today we will understand a very unique real life cases where a person had all the knowledge, all the preparation but still he could not speak during interviews. Not because of the fear, okay, but due to deep past life karma. Okay, so this is a classic case of Stambhan Karma. So what is the Sthambhana Karma? So in Tantra Shastra you must have heard the name Shat Karma. Shat Karma means six kind of karma that we generally do to defeat our enemies. Okay, so like you must have heard the name Vashikaran or Stambhana Karma is one of the six kind of activities, those kind of activities. Okay, so the karma that binds your speech, that is Stambhan Karma. Okay, Stambha means still. Okay, so let's understand this case study, okay, step by step using Bhrigu system. It goes like this: a 29-year old boy came to me and he was preparing for civil services exam. He cleared prelims three times and also wrote mains, I think, twice. Okay, but in the final interview, he always failed. Why? Not because he did not know the answer. Okay, he just could not speak. His throat used to choke. Okay, voice disappeared. So this is not a medical, this is not a fear. Okay, this is a soul memory and it was clearly visible in his chart. Okay, now listen carefully to these planetary combinations that I have seen in that horoscope. The first is Mercury Saturn in the east direction. What is the meaning of east direction? See, in Bhrigu Nadi course, we will cover the topic of understanding the directional chart. Okay, so it's a kind of a trinal. So if any planet placed in 159 placement, so we call it they are placed in the east direction. Correct, like this. We have divided the directions based on this trinal concept. We call it directional chart. So Mercury plus Saturn in the eastern direction, and Sun is closely combusting Mercury in that particular chart, and Ketu directly aspecting from the west. So now, if you know the Nadi astrology or especially this Bhrigu system, you can immediately understand that Mercury is the planet of speech and expression, and Saturn is a restriction, and Ketu is a past life karmic memory. So when Sun combusts Mercury, it shows ego misuse related to the speech. Okay, so what do we learn? So this person actually misused the speech in the past life. Okay, most likely he used mantras or his knowledge to silence someone. Okay, now that karma is returning. So it's like some if you do stambhan karma on somebody, okay, like nowadays many people do this kind of black magic to other people, okay, out of jealousy and to defeat enemies. So if I am doing any kind of this shat karma in this life, obviously I need to face some result, some vipaka of this karma, okay, in this life or maybe next life also. The same thing is happening with this native. Okay, so this person has misused the speech in the past life, okay, by using some mantras and all. So these things we can easily understand by using the Bhrigu system. So when I see this chart, okay, when I meditated on this particular chart, so it becomes very clear. So this boy was a scholar or a some kind of astrologer or a poet in a king's court in the past life. Okay, so young sadhu was saying came to speak against the king's injustice. Okay, to protect the king, this scholar or this person used a Stambana mantra. You know what is Stambana mantra? There are different kinds of Stambana mantra. Like I will give an example, simplest Stambana mantra, that is Om Hum Fat Swaha. This is the one of the simplest Stambana mantra people generally use. Okay, so this Stambana mantra that this person used to freeze this that sadhu speech. Okay, so that he cannot speak against the king's injustice. So the sadhu or saint collapsed, truth died that day, and today in this life his own voice is frozen. Okay, this was the vipaka of that particular karma. Okay, so this is how karma returns. So what we do with the energy comes back us as energy. So now let's see how this karma plays out in this life of that native. So in interviews, chokes up, okay, can't speak, correct. In romantic moments, freezes, he can't express the emotions. Correct. In group studies, he forgot everything when asked to explain. Okay, people say you are intelligent. He say I feel cursed. So these are some indication that this native is feeling on day to day life. So this is what Stambhana Karma feel like. Okay, so it's not a disease. It's not a fear, but it's a karmic blockage of speech. So what I did suggested for this native solution is very simple. We have to reverse the mantra. So instead of Om Hum Fut Swaha, I told him to chant Om Fat Hum Swaha. It means let the freeze dissolve. It's a reverse mantra. We can also suggest him, which I already suggested him during the consultation, that help someone else to speak or read aloud daily. Okay, whenever you read it loudly. Okay, it helps to free your mercury. Okay, so sun based affirmation we need. Okay, heal ego and speech actually, and donate books and pens. Okay, this is a Mercurian based remedies. Okay, and Monday Monvrat is very important. Stay silent as a repentance. Okay, now these are energy based corrections. Okay, these are the practical remedies that we can use to clear this Stamban karma vipaka in this life. These things we can easily see by simple combination through Bhrigu Nadi. Like after 6 months, okay, after 6 months, he emailed me that, sir, I gave a mock interview. I still froze a little, okay, but this time I didn't run away. I did not choke, okay, I spoke. So I posted this whole case study in our Saptarishi astrology research group also in detail, and this is a this video about that same case studies. Okay, so like this, for rest of other Shat karmas, I have a detailed case studies and all that I will teach in my upcoming Bhrigu Nadi course. Okay, so if anybody interested in learning this whole system, this beautiful system of Bhrigu and Nadi system, they can join our upcoming course. And this course, we have a two separate batches. One batch is for Hindi, another batch is for English. So if anybody interested, they can visit our website, okay, saptaritishop.com. You will see all details. The conclusion of this whole case study is you have to remember that Bhrigu Nadi does not just tell what will happen, it reveals why it must happen. And then Mercury is caught in between Saturn and Ketu, and when Sun also combusts it. So we are not just looking at intellect or the communication for the Mercury, we are also looking at the soul level binding from the past lives. Okay, and those can only be released by conscious reversal of energy. That's why I suggested him that reversal of mantra as a remedy. Again, if you want to learn such a deep karma based chart readings, okay, join our Bhrigu Nadi course. We don't teach just predictions, okay, we teach the soul stories hidden behind the planets. Thank you for watching our video. Jai Guru Dev.